The Hard Truth Season 8 with Akosua Konadu, proudly brought to you by EcoBank.
As a follow-up to the June 3rd disaster and the aftermath of the flood, today the EMA is taking some crucial steps in, avoiding a recurrence of the event. And we're talking to the AMA boss, Alfred Oko Vanderpuije, on its plans for the assembly. Alfred, welcome to the Hard Truth.
Thank you.
We are the Odor now. What are you doing here at the Odor?
Okay, you can see the Odor. This is the Odor channel.
Right.
You know, there is the need for this always to be desilted, because all the rainwater that we have coming from the mountains, northern part of Accra, Every Mountains and all of that, would come through the Odor channel. This is the Odor channel.
Yes.
Going behind us through Aveno and its extension, Alajo, it will come from there. But eventually, it will come to this place.
We've seen equipment here I've seen it for months, beginning of the year, and then nothing is done. If you tell us you are distilling the Odor, what exactly are you doing to it?
If you had come here prior to June 3rd, this whole thing, you can see the line, was full of silt, which been sitting here over the years, because you need appropriate equipment, you need money to desilt it. So that is why it has all been packaged under the Conti Project, so that we can have the money that we need to desilt the whole thing, coming from up north all the way through into the graphic area and then into the Korle. After June 3rd, we have had companies and individuals donate to us machines, so that the assembly can get into this, supported by government, to be able to desilt this drain, so that water, when it rains, will find its way smoothly.
So it had
into
to
the
take
Korle Lagoon.
People dying and a massive disaster to move this action.
No, I won't say that.
What would you say?
What I would say is that, yes, June 3rd occurred. Prior to June 3rd, we have also constructed some drains in Accra, Mamponse, for example, and we have saved lives at Mamponse. We demolished over 400 structures, and we have put in the drains. So we would have gotten to this one before any disaster, but the disaster came. But when the disaster has come, we have to do something.
I know it's not your mandate.
When the disaster has come, Accra can never remain the same. We have to take advantage of that disaster that has come and do something. And so we are doing the right thing. We are desilting this drain, as you see. And you can see some spot of work that is left to be done. But we are going all the way to the other side of it on the graphic road, so we can get into the Korle Lagoon. Okay,
but I get that, but when is this project going to be done?
Well, as you can see now, work is ongoing. You understand?
What are they doing specifically? Work is ongoing. I'm not seeing anything. I can't see people, the machines taking out dirt. I just see equipment here.
Okay.
Where are the people working?
Look, you see this side over here. Right now they are doing maintenance, because they've been working for 3 weeks now after June 3rd.
It's been so much time. It's taking so long, is what I'm saying.
No.
Every year since became the AMA boss, there will be floods and all that. Every day you desilt the gutters.
No.
Why this?
Last 2 years we desilted this.
And then what happened?
Yes, but when you desilt, it comes back.
So you don't do a good job with that then?
No, it is not.
You don't do a good job. So if you do something, it should be once and for all.
No,
still we do it well.
No, because then you are denying the fact that, look, all of our drains are not covered drains. So
are you saying you're not doing your job well? Why won't you cover the drains?
Cover the drains.
Why won't you cover the drains?
Do you know how much money it will cost to cover these drains?
You are the AMA boss. You are responsible for Accra, and then we expect, or Ghana expects that the drains are covered.
No, when this
so if you tell me 2 years ago you did it and then it's back again, then you haven't done a good job.
When these drains were constructed, they should have been covered.
Yes.
All the way to Aveno Alajo and going northwest. They should have been covered. They were not covered.
Yes.
So every day it rains, it is collecting silt. It is collecting waste. All of it from upstream running into the Odor. You understand? So it is not the making of.
So at the point, what exactly? You're not saying, but who's making it?
Well, you know.
At the point, so if you said 2 years, hold on, said 2 years you have been there. That's my point.
No, 2 years ago we desilted it. But when we decided it 2 years ago,
yes,
we have packaged then the provision and the implementation of the Conti Project. The Conti Project.
Why has it taken so much time? The Conti Project.
We haven't received any approvals for it to be. We can dwell on that.
So have you told the president you don't have the money?
Please. I said that after June 4th, something.
June 3rd.
Something is happening. Me, I appreciate that. That after June 3rd, I appreciate the fact that something is happening, so we don't lose any more lives. You understand? That is very important. Yes, we have lost lives. Nobody appreciates that we have lost lives. We don't want that, but we don't want that to happen again.
Yes.
That is why today I appreciate the fact that we are doing something to save life, something to prevent the reoccurrence of what happened June 3rd.
Since June 3rd, what have you done here? Because I can't see any work done here. What have you done?
If you had been here before, before June 3rd,
yes,
you would this morning appreciate the work. But look, if you look at the levels, you can see the line of
there
where we had come from the wall over there. You can see all the line that you see there was where the water level was, and the silt was there. That was the levels before June 3rd. But you can see that it has been desilted. Now you can see that the water is moving. You know, very soon it will be able to move at a very speed rate because there is work going on ahead. We can go back there and see the work.
So what can we do to prevent the silt from not coming back? Because he said 2 years ago was done. So what can be done?
The only way we can prevent the silt from coming is actually have covered drains.
As a stakeholder, what are you doing to ensure that all gutters are covered in the city?
In the drains that we will construct during the program of the implementation of the Conti Project, all the drains will be covered. That is in Accra.
So the old drains, what happens to
the old drains? Some of it is going to be covered.
Then the remaining ones?
But necessarily not this Odor River. Because do you know what it will take to cover the Odor River?
What will it take?
It will take huge sums of money.
How much money?
I don't know yet, but I don't think.
Predict.
Ghana, we are not prepared to do. I am prepared to see the implementation of the Conti Project. I am very happy that today the objectives of the Conti Project is being fulfilled. That is to desilt the Odor River, dredge the Korle Lagoon, and then give way to water to flow into the into the Korle and then into the ocean.
You're still watching The Hard Truth, and we are here at the other side of the with the AMA boss, and he's showing us what the assembly is doing to avert the disaster we had on June 3rd. So Alfred, what's happening here?
You know, we are now on the other side of the Odor River. We are at Bahema, which is the extension of the graphic road.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, if you look behind you here, this is still the Odor coming from Circle. It will come through here, and then it will go.
But this
will go through here. It will go through here, and then it will enter the Korle. What has happened is that we have dredged this side. As I said, today they are doing maintenance work, so they are not here.
This dredging, but I can still see the sand and all that in it.
Look,
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm telling you, all this side have been desilted. All this used to be full. What you see here, yes. It used to be full to the brim. It used to be full all the way. It's been desilted.
Yeah.
You know, there's still some work to be done, but you can see that
more work to be done. It's not like it's exactly say it was so more work to be done. Yes.
More work has to be done. All this will go down. All that you see over there, you see the green leaves that's what it used to be. You see? You
want Accra to be a millennium city. So at the end of the day, what happens here? Recreational centers, what happens here exactly?
Well, you know, look, we are doing the desilting.
Right.
And then we will do the dredging in the Korle and beyond, getting into the ocean. But you can see that there has been a ground platform created along the drain, for example. This could be used as a vehicular, passage when it is done. It's possible.
Really?
Yes. Look at the reservation. So all the way.
I was going to say, can we ever put chairs here, come and have fun and drink and eat, because the place is so nice and relaxing,
Yes.
because it's done in other countries.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
That is the objective of the whole package for the restoration of this place. You see, well, not only the dredging, the maintenance that has to happen between the reservation and the wall, for example, and then what activities can go on along. We are going to wall. This wall that you see here, we are going to extend that wall all the way to circle where we came from, the Odor. The same on this side, the same on that side and that side. We are going to wall all that. Then when we wall that, we'll let urban roads look at it, how fast we can put a road by this side. It's been suggested. We are looking at it. What commercial activities otherwise can we also put here so that it will take away the nuisance that is normally surrounding these areas. We need to eliminate that nuisance.
So have you done any demolition here yet? Around this area?
Oh yes, there were structures here that we have demolished, yes.
Okay, where the cars are here.
Right, where the cars are here. And over here, so that the vehicles that are doing the desilting can have a way in and out to clear the debris.
Okay, so from where we are going to...
Now we are going to the Akosua Konadu.
We'll be right back, just there.
EcoBank, we see a great future, one that's full of opportunity for those who want to be the best. With over 1,000 branches of a single bank across 33 African countries, it's a future where trade can flourish without boundaries. The future is breathtaking, with enormous cross-border investments helping business and government build new infrastructure, while individuals achieve their ambitions right across Africa. The future is Pan-African, and EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. The Hard Truth Season 8 with Akosua Konadu, proudly brought to you by EcoBank.
So we saw on the AMA inspection, and we are currently at the old Fadama, where some dredging has been going on here, and then you can see massive improvements on it. So Alfred here is going to tell us what has been done. What has been done here, sir? Okay. I can see the gutters are being distilled.
The most important thing that has been done is that we have removed what used to be the Sodom and Gomorrah. We have cleared all the structures that were in the waterway. We're all the way going around from the Sickins Bridge to the other bridge, which is at Galloway.
Right.
You understand? We have removed all the Sodom and Gomorrah from the Korle Lagoon. It used to be that the residents were living on the lagoon, having filled the lagoon with sawdust. You can see, since we removed them, now, because there were structures all over here, all over there, we have cleared all those structures. Now we are dredging the Korle to give it its full scope of operation to flow.
But sir, we can see more houses here. So what happens to these houses? Are you going to clear the whole area?
No. Our objective right now is not to clear the whole area. Our objective right now is to remove the human existence on the Korle. That is the old, what we call Sodom and Gomorrah. To remove them from the Korle so that we can desilt and dredge the Korle. That is our objective. Old Fadama, we are leaving Old Fadama for now. But we want to get to the Korle and desilt it.
So what happens to the residents here? Are you going to compensate them? Because some of them are bitter. So what are you doing to them?
Compensate who?
Those who are living around here. Are you going to give them something to us to go back to their hometowns, or what are you doing to them? What are the human faced with what I'm asking?
What we are offering them is an understanding as to why they should not live in the Korle for their own safety.
But did you explain to them?
Yes, we did. For 4 years now, we've been doing that. Secondly, we are offering them buses. If they want to go, they can go. And every day, as you can see them behind there, we have them ready with buses to go.
Okay.
So we are providing them buses. We are also providing them some financial assistance so that when they go, they can be eating. Yeah, so that is the extent to which we are supporting them. As to whether we can create a transitional area for them is between the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, the Regional Coordinating Council, and GAWEST are working on those arrangements. The finalization is not out yet, but when it is out, then we'll talk about that.
When will the project complete? It's what I've been asking you since we started talking. This project, I mean, dredging of the thing and all that. I mean, I can see improvements. You can see the water flowing and all. Yes, but there's still work to be done. But why can't you give us timelines then?
No. Because this is a continuous process.
Yes.
You can never stop dredging this Korle. So you can't say that.
So when are we going to have that recreational, place to come sit and relax?
That is
when will that happen?
That is all part of the working progress. You understand? It is our goal to expand the scope of land for the Korle. Then we come to the recreational activities around the Korle. This community here, eventually we will move them as part of the comprehensive development of Accra.
Right.
When we do the Accra community upgrading, that is Gamashi, Nima and Mamobi, we will then place this community into those developments. You understand? So it's a continuous process.
When you want Accra to be a millennium city, what goes into that? Tell me about
it. Well, Accra being a millennium city, which means that we should have the best schools in town. We should have the best environment for people to do business and be progressive and be successful. We should have the best, communities for our traders. That's why we are going to rebuild 13 projects in Accra.
What projects?
The markets. We have redesigned about 12 to 13 markets in Accra, which starting next month we are going to roll it out so that we will modernize. You say these people hate me. They don't hate me.
They like you. They like you. Honorable. I hear
they love the work that we are doing in Accra. They see the future that is a future with hope and brightness.
Yeah, but what of tourism? What are you doing to make Accra a tourism hub? Because apart from the private people, restaurants and all, if Sutherland used to be a very vibrant place, now it's no more. What are you doing about tourism in Accra?
Look, all of that will come.
When?
Look.
When?
The elimination of Sodom and Gomorrah is a big step for human safety and creating the environment for tourism. But the Korle Lagoon Restoration is a big one. I can guarantee you that December, I will invite you. We will be on a boat from the Odor to the club.
Whoa. So we are still here at Old Fadama talking to residents and executives here on how they feel, about the demolition of their houses. And I have here, what's your name, sir? Frederick, so how do you see the demolition? Do you like it? Are you relieved that finally something is being done about it?
Oh, sure. When it started, it was something that we were having some misunderstanding with the mayor.
Yes.
But now there was some stretch that he overdid. But later on,
there was some stretch. Right, stretch.
That he overdid.
Right.
But with time, we have come to agree, and we have agreed in principle not to extend further, but just to use what he has taken.
So he's not going to extend further?
No, to what we know and what we have agreed with him, he's not.
So what if tomorrow they come and say we are demolishing the other houses here and there on both sides?
I'll be very disappointed in the mayor if that thing happens.
Because he told us it's going to happen. This is the first step. So the next step is to, take off these houses and all that. So what would you say?
I don't want to believe that, but I've not heard him say that. But in the first place, we have sat with him on many occasions and we have agreed on one thing. I know for sure that where he has taken, we are helping him to make sure that no one encroaches the place. And that's what we are doing now.
So that's it. So it won't move to the other side.
I will be disappointed. I don't want to believe it is true. But this is what we have agreed on 1st of July.
Right.
If my memory serves me right, he spoke plainly that he has now done and created Sodom and Gomorrah. And that we should make sure we maintain the place.
Right.
2, he is going to make sure that Old Fadama as a community is intact. And that he will never bring any bull river. Believe me, since then we have been negotiating and dialoguing with him. If he comes in and sees that some structures are springing up, we negotiate and we dialogue and we feel like it is ongoing. So we are still engaging him, and I don't want to believe
That is going to go further.
I don't want to believe.
Right, sir, Alaji. So you're the executive here too. So what's the response of the other residents here? Are they excited? You are the executive. They start with you, so you get it. What of the other people, residents here? Are they happy? You know, some of them are going back to their hometowns. Some are moved somewhere else. What's the reaction of the people here?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I think, as my secretary said, it's not something we need to continue talking. We talk a much.
Right.
We agree.
Right.
This is the way we are going to do it.
Yes.
And we also, as you see it yourself.
Yes.
It's working.
We recognize that he's, as a mayor, he has the power and the mandate.
Right.
But sometimes, you know, you give human face.
Yeah.
But you know he's doing his work.
He's doing his work.
And we cannot stop him from doing his work. But sometimes he goes beyond and we say to mayor, temper justice.
Going beyond this, which one is
beyond some
which one is
agreements,
going?
But you should temper justice with mercy. But I think he has been listening. Gradually.
So the mayor is a nice person, you are saying? To some extent. Oh, he's a nice person.
He is.
Thank you guys.
Our players just to see what he's doing.
Yes.
But with knowledge,
on December he promised there will be a boat here, recreational center. It will be fantastic.
Exactly.
Thank you guys.
As the community see
Right.
so nobody will complain.
Sure. We are still at Ofadama and the residents here, well, we can see a bus behind us and it's being taken to their hometowns, and I'm going to ask them whether they're happy about it. So as you can see behind us, a whole lot of people being moved and they're asked to go back to wherever they came from. So Pache was saying? It's time also bag we show coin fa. Aye. Ho shebe ya.
Ya bubu ede.
Ye bubu mo dai.
Dana me bambe ya bubu kura akọ. Bag we me kwato fo we na me shebe ya bubu na to we nkwa na shebe da no.
Na say ye bubu dan ya hwa ye kese wo se ye mamu.
So we pay me na nso ya ma bubu ede no. Ye be say ye nkwa na nkwa ye be bi o ntena.
Na
isi ye da bo tuntun kura akọ.
Nsi ama musika sa mo fanfa ka nko mo ko.
As you can see, we had to come in here and demolish this whole area right to the Cantonmanto market. Okay, so we are
the houses all here, buildings all here, structures.
There were structures, you know, makeshift structures, you know, containers, you know, hotels.
Hotels?
Yeah, what they call hotels.
Hotels?
Buildings that have been, structures that have been put together that people were renting. These structures have been built on drains. There are 3 or 4 major drains in this area. As you know, there was a big drain behind these structures that we saw going into the Korle.
Yes.
Those drains start from here. They continue from the community through this area.
Yes.
Okay, and they were all filled with structures. Okay, so human activity right in the drain, and water cannot flow when it gets here.
Yes.
So it backs up into the community, you know, and then it adds up to the Accra flooding. As I said, there are 4 or 5 major drains in this area. We have opened the drains. That's why we have to demolish the structures.
Yes.
So we can open the drains. You understand? And once we have opened the drains, now water will flow into the Korle.
I think the AMA has done a good job when you come here yourself. I mean, 2 months or 3 months ago, this place wasn't like this. It was a lot of structures and all. But looking at how the place is now, I'm sure the AMA is on the right path. So what should we expect? What's going to happen here?
Well, you know, these areas we will not allow anybody to build. Because if we allow people to come back, then what it means is that they are coming to come and live on the drains and in the drains again. And they will choke the drain so that water will not find its way into the Korle. There were structures all over here. We had to demolish and get to the drain. Now we are desilting. So hitherto no water was flowing. So when it rains, the water is still in the community. But that is supposed to carry water and bring it into this drain here. And this drain is also taking it into that wall. That's why there's a major drain. You see?
Whoa.
So we have to come here and demolish.
Yeah.
Now we have people desilting the drain, as you can see. So the water will go through this drain and into the Korle. But there were structures all over here. How can we live in a country like that? Look over here. Look over here. This is a major drain that was compromised. You know, people were living on it. Structures all over. You know, we had to come and...
People were living here? People were living?
Yes, there were hotels. There were so-called hotels. Makeshift structures. illegal structures, small rooms, containers, and kiosks that people were living in it. Over here, you know, living right on the drain, and then, you know, we can't let that. This drain that you see is going around and is entering the Korle through where we came from.
Right.
EcoBank, we see a great future, one that's full of opportunity for those who want to be the best. With over 1,000 branches of a single bank across 33 African countries, it's a future where trade can flourish without boundaries. The future is breathtaking, with enormous cross-border investments helping business and government build new infrastructure, while individuals achieve their ambitions right across Africa. The future is Pan-African, and EcoBank is the Pan-African bank.
It's an AMA inspection, and then we are currently at the CLEP, and then you said it's a what?
The Korle Lagoon Restoration Project.
Okay, what is that?
The Korle Lagoon Restoration, you know, about 12 years ago, we spent about, as a nation, we spent 89 million euro to build this facility, which is supposed to, you know, regulate the flow of water from the inland through the Korle still into the ocean. But this facility has become a white elephant. It's not been functioning. You know, the existence of Sodom and Gomorrah that was here attempted with it. They have destroyed it. Look at it. All the metals have been stolen from it. So this facility virtually is not working. This facility is supposed to take the solid waste that will come through here, pull it, drag it through here to up here, grind it, and then let it go as a treated material.
But does it work? The machine?
It's not working. No, it's not been working for over 12 years now. Okay, this equipment have been working here since June 10th. They've collected all the refuse. There was a pile of refuse over here. They've collected. Now you can see clean water. So now they're going to go into they're doing maintenance work this week. And then after that, they will go into the water, now dredge from upstream coming down. You know?
Oh, straight like that.
Yeah. So that this whole area you see used to be the Korle Lagoon.
Right.
It has all been encroached by human activity, and that is what we are taking out. You know. So we have some few structures here still to take out. You know, and then we will open up the Korle.
Is this a landfill site? No.
No, it has, but it has become that. You know, the residents here from Sodom and Gomorrah, that's why they dumped their refuse. You know, Sunday we had to come in and demolish structures. There were structures all over there where you see, because it's all part of the Korle, all the way to the wall is sitting in the Korle. You understand? So we had to come in and demolish all the structures that were there. Now the job we have to do is to desilt, you know, and take out all this refuse, take out all this silt and leave it open for the Korle, because it has to go through here. You know, that also needs to be desilted, because as you can see, look at the Korle, it has become a forest. You see, all that needs to be desilted. The water will come here, go through there, and then take it into the ocean.
I'm just imagining 2, 3 years, 4 years, how this place will be like, so nice and all.
Well, you know, that has always been my dream, that we implement a comprehensive program, dredge this Korle Lagoon, bring an environmental program into place, that there can be recreational activities here. You understand? Take this waste program out of this place, restore this place to an environment that will add to the development of Accra. That is the vision of the Millennium City.
What should Ghana expect from Alfred Oko Vanderpuije? What should Accra expect from you?
Right now, what Accra should expect is that we're working with Ghana government very hard so that we can dredge the Korle Lagoon, dredge the Odor River, so that we won't have a repetition of June 3rd. That's the goal of government, and AMA is working hard to make sure that happens. Thereafter, I want to see the full implementation of the objectives of the Conti Project, so that this whole environment can be restored to a meaningful, productive environment for the development of Accra.
December, as he promised, there will be boats around here, recreational centers, and then we can even have a meal here.
Yes, that's our goal.
Oh.
And it's doable. Other cities have done it.
Yes.
We can do it as well.
I've been talking to the mayor of Accra, Alfred Oko Vanderpuije, and my name is Nana Akosua Konadu. Have a good evening.
The Hard Truth Season 8 with Akosua Konadu, proudly brought to you by EcoBank.